Yo. Oh, okay. Do I have gains? Hey y'all, it's Michael. So I think this will be my last attempt, um, this year of making a TBR video because I seem to make them and I don't stick to them. But I think it's a good way for me to try to read the books that I list within the next couple of days. Now, the reason why I am making this is because for the past few weeks, I feel like I am finally back not only making videos, okay, I think it's about to rain, so if I run all of a sudden, then you know why. Not only making content, but actually publishing it and actually reading. What is going on here? The one thing that I am trying to get back to is actually reading physical books because I've been reading more audiobooks than anything, so that is one thing that I am going to try to get back into. There's two read-alongs in October that I want to participate in. One of them I have to because I am the host. And the first one is for let me move to the side, is for hashtag read Soullit. So in October, in the UK, it is Black History Month. Here in the US, we celebrate that in February. And so for hashtag read Soullit, we want to do that for the UK folks. Now we're all now, Dee Dee's the only one that lives over there in France. Me and Tati lives here in the U.S. Okay, y'all, it's ready. Hold on, let's move. Okay, we're good. All right, the book that we're reading for hashtag Read Soullit is a cupboard full of coats by Yvette Edwards. There's a Goodreads group. I'll link it down below, and also follow well, Dee Dee runs it, but for the hashtag Read Soullit on Instagram, so that way you can join us on our live show, which is October 31st, I believe. About this now, Dee Dee picks the books, I read them. There we go. So I don't know what this is about. Oh, follow us, read along with us. So yeah, there's that. All right, and the other read along that I want to participate in is just because it's giving me nostalgic vibes. So PETA from Comfy Cozy Up is hosting a read along for Mama Day by Gloria Naylor. I'm really excited for this because I've read this years ago, like as the start of my booktube, and I really enjoyed this. Remember that image that is shown on the cover? It's iconic. I was just like, oh, this is so freaking good. I'm excited to join the read along, and we'll see how it goes. Now, here's the thing though, for both books actually, this is what happens when you order books late, okay? Is that they will come late. So I will be behind on both of these read-alongs, but I'm sure I'll be able to catch up. I have no excuses. I should have ordered them earlier, but that was on me, okay? That was on me. The next videos that you're gonna see popping up from me depends on how the schedules are stacked. Is a whole bunch of audiobook thoughts. All the audiobooks that I am listening to will be on their own separate videos. And the thing is though, usually with the audiobooks, I tend to just, since I've been traveling so much with my new car, I tend to listen to them while driving. I tend to be doing something else, like I'm either cooking, I'm doing my skincare. So those videos are really fun, and they're like literally off the cuff thoughts. Like sometimes editing them is a little bit daunting because I have to like cut it so much to make it cohesive. Those audiobooks will be on a separate video, so check them out as I roll them and post them. For this TBR, I thought I would show you not only the physical books, but also the digital books that I am reading. And that's coinciding, you see how I tied that back in, to those audiobooks, because I signed up again for Scrib. And that, let me tell you, I don't know if you saw that video, but when I tell you I am using up that free trial like to its fullest, okay? To its fullest. I have been using that app so much. They have a great selection on there. Like they even have manga now, which is fantastic, like, and graphic novels. So I thought I would share some of the books that I have on my save list that I thought I would tackle. So first, let me show you off my physical books first. I have been neglecting my my personal physical library, and so I was like, I need to get back at reading my own books and not just going to the library just for fun. So I am hoping to finish this month short story / novella collection, which is the New York Trilogy by Paul Auster. I finished the first two. It's so good. The first one is called The City of Glass. The second one is called Ghost. These are novellas. They're roughly around like 190 pages ish, and it's 5 stars. It is fantastic. I love them so much. It's a really creative look into the detective slash mystery novels, and I love those type of novels. Like I am a huge I love Agatha Christie novel. Like I love those. Like growing up, those were my jam. I read so much Hercule Poirot, and like especially like with City of Glass, like it's an Inception type of storytelling, and I love it. Okay, it's like a story within a story within a story, going back to the other story, going back to this other story, and it's like this. It's just done so well. It is both of them is fantastic. The second one, like there is even this underlying like race thought about. Like it is fantastic. I will do a whole separate video on this, but it is incredible. Like it is the type of novels that I love, like and stories that I love, because it makes my mind just jump hurdles like and twists and turns. It's fantastic. I love this so far, and I'm taking it very slowly. Now, the other book that I decided to pick up, I was like, I need to pick up a big boy. Okay, I need to pick up a big boy and read this, and that's The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay by Michael Chabon. I am hoping to read this to get me back into like this rhythm, because before this, before this Panini, I used to read every night, and that just stopped. So I am hoping to get back into that routine, and this is the book that I'm hoping to get back into. So far I'm on page like I just finished like the first chapter, so I don't really have that much thought about it. Right, next, let me show you the digital books that I saved on my list, so that way I can try to get into. I did pick a graphic novel. It is Waves by Ingrid Chabet and Carol Morrill, and I also found a manga. It's called I Hear the Sunspot by Yuki Fumino. The laptop that I have can like turn, so it makes it into like almost like a tablet, and the screen is so huge. And I was not aware that Scrib had graphic novels and manga, so I was like, oh, this is exciting. Okay, now the literary novel that I want to read, and I picked this because I've been hearing mixed reviews, and I love those type of buzz around the book. So I chose The Other Black Girl, a novel by Zayika Dalila Harris. I've heard so many mixed things about this, and first off, it is over 400 pages. It's going to be a beast. So we're gonna see how this one goes. I don't know that much about it. A little bit of a jump board of the audiobooks that will be coming soon. Currently, right now, I'm listening to The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, narrated by Daniel Henning. It is fantastic. It's great. I'm really enjoying it. I have about 2 hours left on here. It's so good. The other one that I'm going to listen to like right after, and have to finish it by Friday, story of my life, is These Violence Delight by Chloe Gong, narrated by Cindy Kay. So I'm hoping I like that one. The short story collection that I decided to pick, and I'm gonna do a getting back to normal, y'all. We're going back. Is Her Body and Other Parties: Stories by Carmen Maria Machado, and I'm really excited for this. I've heard really good things. These other novels, I don't know if I'm gonna get to them, but they're pretty short. They're like around 200 pages, and they're giving me sci-fi-ish fantasy, so I'm excited for that. Well, more sci-fi than anything. One is called Tender by the Flesh by Agostina Bastorica. Now, who translated this? See, that's what I wish whatchamacallit did on here, because they show you the translator on the translated from the Spanish by Sarah Moses. This one I've been super intrigued because it's giving me like kind of thrillerish horror vibes. Long story short, basically, in this world, humanity, I believe it ran out of meat. So there have been like, I don't get me wrong, farms where like people it's acceptable to eat people. So I don't know. I was like, ooh, that might be the move. The next one that I found, I just basically saw like accolades, and I was like, oh, let me read that. It is in the final book I'm hoping to read. We'll see. Hopefully I get through all of these books. Is Lakewood, a novel by Megan Giddings. This one I don't really know what it's about. I think it's now it says on here, see how it goes, is Handmaid's Tale part meet with the immortal life of Harrietta Lacks. So we'll see. So yeah, those are the books that I'm hoping to read in October, I think I can actually do it, y'all. I really truly believe I can. I don't know what it is. I think I'm really truly back in the mood, like in the groove. The next videos, I also wanted this to be an update too, so that way you can see is that a lot of the videos are going to be jumbled up because of the audiobook thought videos. If you read any of those novels, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. Until then, I'll see you till next time. Bye. This part my hair is doing, like, I need to go get a haircut.